to day 2 of workout 5.1. We're thinking about multiplication. So on day 2, we're looking at workout E, which is an empty box challenge. Okay, so we're going to be thinking about using what you know. So the if I know, then I know type thinking. Okay, so going to be drawing on known facts of your multiplication table. So if I know something, then I know something else. Okay, so let's look at this first section here. Let's do a similar one. Okay, so let's think about if we had empty box point. So this is our ones and our tenths multiplied by a single digit number equals, well, let's think if it was 1.2. So if we're thinking about 1.2, if we make that 10 times bigger, it would be the number 12, wouldn't it? So you're thinking about what numbers can I multiply to make 12? Well, I know that 3 multiplied by 4 equals 12. So if I know that 3 times 4 is 12, then I want the answer to be 10 times smaller. So I could do 0.3 times 4 equals 1.2. So because my number here is 10 times smaller, my answer will be 10 times smaller, yeah? So I could also then swap those, couldn't I? I could do 0.4 multiplied by 3 would also be 1.2. So the challenge here is to solve each calculation in at least 2 ways. Okay, so maybe see how many different ways you could do it. Challenge yourself. Which one of these can you do in the most ways? So you're using your known facts and place value to get these answers. So this one at the bottom here then, solve each calculation in several ways if possible. So you'd be looking at each of these separately first. All right, so have a play with this. You know, is it possible to solve this top one in more than one way? Have a go, see what digits you can put in the boxes. Maybe think about the it can't be because. So what digit can't go in here because of what's happening over here, or vice versa, okay? Having played with these and solved them in several ways, if possible, then the final challenge, and you know if you've done these in school, are pretty tricky. You've got to use the digits 0 to 9 once each in these empty boxes to make all of these true. Okay, so you can draw on what you did when you had to go at them individually, see what happens when you try and use all of them. But it's thinking about, well, what do I know? If I've got a 5 here, 7 times something is, link it back to your known facts. So if I'm multiplying something by 7, if this was a single digit rather than 0 point, so if 7 times something equals something to 5, then when it becomes 10 times smaller, I get that, don't I? All right. So thinking about your known facts, what could go here, what can't go here, in order to end up with a 5 in the ones column. Good luck, off you go.